The man of the moment is one Polycarp Igathe. He is back to the city, and this time he's damn serious about becoming the governor of the city of Nairobi. He's the candidate for Azimio la Umoja. It is said there was a deal that was decided at State House, and they settled for this guy. Polycarp Igathe, we know, is a blue-eyed boy of the late billionaire Chris Kirubi. He was a manager of his vast estate or businesses. Again, he was an executive at Equity Bank and still is. And he'll be resigning from this plum position to attend a second bite at the cherry that is Nairobi governor seat. We know Polycarp Igathe is a darling of the corporates. Polycarp Igathe is a smart guy, but Polycarp Igathe is not a politician. And now he'll be having a hard time to convince the people of Nairobi to give him a second chance to be their governor. We remember in 2017, he was the deputy of Mike Sonko, and he served for a very short time and then disappeared. But now he's back in the game, and it said that he'll be deputized by Tim Wanyonyi, the Westland MP, who everyone thought would do a good job as the governor, considering he enjoyed wide support by people from Western Kenya in Nairobi. But now he will have to work with Polycarp Igathe. But this is not also an easy race. Remember, UDA have their candidate, one Sakaja, who is the senator for Nairobi. And so this guy will give him a run for their money. Well, in an interview with KTN, Polycarp Igathe said that the reason he left was simple. Sonko was not giving him any work to do. For a period of 6 months, he didn't have a job to do, and he thought it was time to leave. And now he's back and he means business. Now the big question is, will he be able to win the race against one Sakaja?
I can disclose to Kenyans tonight that I read the cabinet of Nairobi in the newspapers just like you did. I did not participate despite having been on the ticket. Nominated MCAs were appointed without my knowledge. I served for 6 months without being given any duty or task, and that's how I came to the conclusion that I have failed. I did not blame anybody. I have failed to earn the trust, and what it takes to be trusted was not what I could do, and I stepped down, and I respected your vote. I am not going to step down anymore. I'm coming and telling you I can be governor of Nairobi. Assess me, invigilate me, review me. I'm on the ballot for your review. For the next 12 weeks, I'm going to campaign. I'm going to meet you in your homesteads, in your places of work, and I'm really committed to this job to become governor of Nairobi. I stepped down from a big private sector job in the past, and I'm repeating the same. I'm coming and putting my name on the line and saying I want to become governor of Nairobi.
And yet, had you held on, had you withstood the heat, the trouble, the frustration, whatever you may call it, today you would be governor, isn't it?
We are all human beings with a conscience. And if you're truthful to yourself, you should not pretend doing a job that you should not be doing. Out of the over 1,500 elected people in Kenya, if you do a research, it's less than 10 who are serving Kenyans. We have very few elected people serving the people of Kenya. Why should that be the case? And that's why
Nelson Sakaja enjoys the support of young people. He enjoys the support of the Mount Kenya base that currently supporting UDA. And to some extent, the Western Kenya people who believe he's their son will vote for him. But Nelson Sakaja lacks one thing that Polycarp Igathe has, and that is corporate experience. We do not know where Nelson Sakaja worked before he became chairman of TNA. He probably was a student, and he found probably joined TNA on internship, then rose through the ranks until he became chairman. But Polycarp Igathe is a corporate honcho. He's a guy who understands the business. He's a guy who managed vast business empires, turning failing companies into profitable entities. And now the people of Nairobi will grapple with the big question whether they want a politician or a manager. They have been complaining for a long time that Nairobi lacks a manager. All we get are politicians, the Sonkos, the Kideros, and the several mayors who have been there before the devolved government came to the fore. So the people of Nairobi will have to deal with this issue. But we also believe Polycarp Igathe can also exploit the basis of Sakaja to get the vote. The corporates will definitely vote for Igathe. The middle class will vote for him. The Mount Kenya base might also shift, and half of them will support him. So, with the support of half of Mount Kenya, the votes that will be brought by Timothy Wanyonyi from Western, and he's based in Westlands, people with disability, this is a good base that probably will take the votes in favor of Polycarp Igathe. And so, though this is a late entry into the game, Azimio la Umoja probably might win this one. That is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.